Hi guys, it's been a while, but let's get started. You know what? I've never imagined being this close to an owl and a hawk, and today at the Falconry Center, I'm discovering how they fly, hunt, and survive. So, let's get into the video.
I'm also going to start us off with a really itty bitty tiny one to begin with. Again, just give us a feel for where we're at. He's really fun and really cute anyway. And then we'll start going up the sizes a little bit more. And we're going to finish with one about the same size. Pretty much a one size fits all, or a one size should do the job for as much of your arm as we possibly can.
No, you take mine. Yeah, no picture, it's a video.
Oh, it's a video, okay.
Yeah. This is for my... Going down there.
Yeah, just head on down those steps for me, guys. I'll be right behind you.
Alright.
And that's the reaction we wanted. So, guys, that reaction there is exactly why... Oh, sorry, dude, we're not going just yet. Exactly why we start with Flash. He's small, he's cute, and hopefully to a lot of people he's far less scary than some of the big ones. Not that the big ones are that scary in my opinion, but of course when you're a bit new to it and all you can see is talons and beaks and stuff, hopefully this guy just calms everyone down. He's also an absolute sweetheart as well. Now guys, Flash here is what we refer to as a white-faced owl. Although he is looking a bit dopey and a bit half asleep this morning.
Yeah.
Very, very strange positions while they keep their eyes and ears open for any potential items of prey that are knocking around. And let's face it, an insect is very hard to spot. In here, and I'm just going to pop that right there on the edge of your glove. And you see that Flash won't be able to find it.
Oh.
Won't be able to see that food. He would realistically starve to death right next to that piece of food.
Because he can't see it.
He can't see it, no. And it's because his eyes are too good at seeing things.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do they hunt for their own food?
That is a very, very good question. Now, of course, the food he hunts in the wild, these little insects, for starters, they're alive and they're moving. So that's going to make them a bit easier to spot, because obviously movement you can see a lot easier than something standing still. Ears instead.
Okay.
So his hearing is absolutely phenomenal. Really, really amazing. So the idea is he sits in a tree, only about 7 or 8 foot high in a tree, listening for all these creatures below. And when the time comes, he doesn't chase them or fly through the skies after. There we go. Making a mountain out of a molehill with that piece of food. Now, guys, I must say, Sam is, of course, quite a good-looking owl. I don't think that's up for debate, but she's looking rather scruffy at the moment. Because into context, really, how loud that noise is for an owl. Gloria. Massively helps out with getting all the noise in. You then add that nose as a bit of a divider. You add in that rounded face and stuff. It really all comes together, and we can start to understand exactly how they are so good at listening to all these noises.
Hi, Samantha.
His heartbeat's very small, very weak, very strong, very this, that, or the other. I figure out exactly what is what. So it's a very handy little tool that you can use to keep the food. Can you stop being cheeky now, Sam? Wait. Go that way for me. Thank you. You're going to put your gloved hand over that way for me. Oh, no, you're going to point it over that way now.
Over this way.
That's the one, yeah. Because he's a bit too quick for me sometimes. Good lad. Because what makes your Harris Hawk so special to falconry, and why they're so popular in British falconry in particular nowadays, is because these guys are very, very clever. They're the only bird of prey that will work as a pack. I know before I mentioned how all birds hate each other, which is very, very true, except for these guys. A gloved hand right at my nose, please, Gloria. Super. There we go. So again, you can see how quickly this guy gets from A to B, and that's just him flying for little bits of food. You can imagine how quickly he could fly if he was chasing rabbits, pheasants, pigeons and stuff like he would out in the wild. It's believed that most Harris hawks, especially males like this, should be able to reach about 30-35 miles an hour when they really sprint after their prey, so they are pretty quick creatures. Now guys, stuff to figure out chase down. Now we're not going to actually do any hunting with him today, guys, partly because the boss has already filled up the woodland here with stuff for his light show, hence all the scary characters knocking round before I pointed him out there to you guys.
Hello, Lenny.
There you go, gonna get you stand right there and get you to just face that tall perch up there. And what you're going to do for me is take your glove off. Yeah, just drop it on the floor anywhere. Calm down, Lenny. And all you're going to do is pretend to be a ballerina for me. You're going to face that way and do that with your hands. Yes. And what he's going to do is fly from that post through that gap there. Okay, so I want you to stand really still for me. We'll do it a couple of times, so don't worry if you don't quite get it on video for the first one or two. Super still for me, Gloria.
Alright.
There we go. That was quite a nice one. That was quite an easy one. What we're going to do now, Gloria, is we're going to do the same thing, but instead of your hands being up, they're going to come down a little bit more.
Okay.
That's the one. So he might come through this top bit. He might decide to come at the side of your head, okay, through that gap there. But we'll leave it down to Lenny to figure out which one he wants to do. So again, lovely and still for me, Gloria. You did really well on that first one. There we go. And he actually half landed on top of your head then as well. Yeah. Just put his foot there to give a little bit more of a push off before he jumped onto his dinner. But overall, pretty good. Where are we going, man? Go that way again. You're going that way now. I want you to stand with those legs as far apart as you can.
Alright.
Even further.
Even further.
Even further.
Even further.
Even further. Really good. And again, stay lovely and still for me. Luckily, you're a girl, so there's no
Like
dangly
this?
bits in the middle for it to go wrong with.
Alright.
Here it is.
There we go. And his head actually touched your cardigan at the back there. Just brushed it. Can you go any lower?
Oh my god.
Can we go a little bit more? A little bit more?
No.
It's where you're regretting not doing the morning yoga now, aren't you guys? So again, that is perfect for me there, Gloria. I'll be as quick as I can with this one before you pull a muscle or a hamstring. Oh, Lenny! You landed on the floor and walked through there, you cheat! Oh. Now, Gloria, have you got the energy to do one last one for me? Super duper. What are you going to do? Look how excited
Yeah.
she's getting. This is great.
This
You're
is
a big
good.
kid, aren't you? What you're going to do for me, Gloria, is with one of your arms, either arm, I'm just going to ask you to do that for me.
Alright.
And we'll see if we can fit him through that gap there, okay? There you go, good lad. He didn't fit through as cleanly as I'd like him to, but he managed to get through that gap overall. And that really is what he would be doing in... There you go. So yeah, chicks seem to be one of his favourite foods to eat. We do give him other stuff as well back at the centre. He gets rabbit, pheasant, quail, rat, all that sort of stuff. But when we're flying, chicks seem to get his attention a lot more. And again, it's just like us nipping out to McDonald's for a bit of a treat. He gets a nice big chunk of chicken nugget all in one go. And he's not had to work that hard for it, really. He's just gone through a couple of gaps between you guys, and he's got a day's worth of food. So he's definitely quids in, aren't you, little man? Yes. Can you relax those feet, because you've got them covered in chick fluff. I'm going to have to clean those later on, aren't I? Yes. Bit wet again. what we'll do later on is we'll get a hairdryer and we'll literally dry off his tail, give it a bit of a brush down and everything, and get it back into the perfect condition that it should have been this morning.
Okay.
Yes, you've not been working on your tail enough. Normally, birds don't need much help with their feathers or anything. You know, it's just a natural instinct to sit there and nibble and preen these feathers. But I think Lenny's decided last night when he went away he was just going to fall fast asleep rather than actually look after himself. Yes, thanks for that. You just put saliva in my eye. Good boy. Right then, guys, I'm going to pop Lenny away, and then I'm afraid it's time for me to lead you back to the falconry centre, guys.